Welcome back. When you buy a house, there's a whole team of people involved in the process. Some of them you see, some of them you don't. Joining me now is mortgage expert Tyler Osby. He would be somebody that you see. We're going to look at here the upfront transaction team. So these, I guess, are people that if you're buying a home, you will probably know these people. So who would you call as kind of the upfront people?
Well, there's a buyer and a seller
that
have to come together to make a real estate transaction. Those are the obvious ones.
Yep.
And in most cases, you'll have a realtor and a mortgage lender, and they'll help you facilitate that process.
Yes, so these, again, kind of the front-facing, whatever you want to call it, these are the people that are really in constant communication throughout the mortgage process. Behind garage door number 2, we are going to talk about the people who are behind the scenes, and I don't even think this list is exhaustive, but just tell us who some of these people are, and maybe not go into what all they're doing, but just other people that are involved in a real estate transaction.
Yeah, a lot of people behind the scenes that have input on the quality of the transaction and the experience.
Yes.
So underwriters, when you're getting a loan, are going to be the ones that make a decision on if they need any more documentation to get you across the finish line. Attorneys are going to help show you where to sign and make sure that you have clear title to the property. Insurance agents will help you get the proper coverages in place, so God forbid something happened to the home, you're properly insured.
Yep.
It's really important roles. Appraiser's going to make sure the house is worth what you're buying it for. Abstractor's going to make sure there isn't anybody that needs to be paid to, convey clear title to you as a home buyer.
So if you're somebody watching this and you're seeing all these professions listed here and on behind our garage door number 1 as well, and you're just thinking, oh my gosh, how do I even begin to navigate through the process? What do you tell people?
Just pick your frontline people. Your mortgage person and your realtor are super important because they're kind of, I don't do sports analogies, but they're kind of the quarterback of the transaction, right?
Very much so,
yeah. They're helping pick the right team, and you really got to trust that they know who they're picking and that they will successfully get you to the end of the process, because not all of the people that work in these jobs are created equal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's look at garage door number 3. I probably jumped the gun a little bit, but I think you pinpointed it when you say find that trusted lender, trusted realtor, and among all these parties, I'm giving you the answer, but what would you say is the key to making this all a success and navigating through all of this?
I think if you pick the right people, you can trust the process is going to take care of itself.
Yeah.
I will say one of the best places I found is working by referral. So if you know somebody who knows somebody, that's a great way to pick somebody. Or Google them and see what you can find online with reviews and that kind of thing, because that can be extremely telling on if that's going to be a great experience or a pretty mediocre one.
That's good advice, because people are leaving Google reviews or Yelp reviews or Zillow reviews if you're looking at real estate too. All right, Tyler, thank you so much. If you would like to share what you've learned here today or check out some of our other HomeWise topics, there are over 40 of them now posted on who13.com.